Salute. Watesa. Emi lo latimo mohoye. The day of Lafia. Divine risings and rotations. Beloved army. Beloved army. Huh. Greatness is in what you make of it. Greatness is in what you make of it. Greatness is in what you invest in. We got to learn how to separate needs from wants and invest more in the needs than the wants. Wants, that's like a treat. You get your wants as a treat for doing a certain amount or doing a certain amount of your needs. We got to understand the difference between liabilities and assets. See, assets bring more to you. Liabilities take more from you than sometimes you even have invested in yourself. See, liabilities sometimes take more from you than you have invested in your assets. And that'll put you in a deficit. And I want every time that I speak, I want it to be taken mentally, physically, and spiritually. Literally, philosophically, metaphorically, as an individual perspective, and as well as a collective social perspective, a universal perspective. But remember, you are only as powerful as the things and the people and the places that you invest in. And your first investment has to be yourself. Because if you ain't got yourself together, how you gonna help somebody else get their shit together? You know? So if you got yourself together on one aspect, then you can assist others in getting themselves together on that aspect. If you ain't got yourself together on a certain aspect, then don't go out there trying to be an advisor or a counselor for somebody that you can't even get your shit right with. You know, you may be spiritually together, but when it comes to your physical health, you need some assistance. But let me tell you this: if your physical health needs assistance, then that means your spiritual health needs assistance too. Because if you're spiritually together, then you're mentally, physically, and spiritually together, or at least striving towards that. Because we do live in a very deceptive world that how you thinking you on point, but you really got a lot more to elevate too. But one may feel like, I'm doing good. I don't eat pork. I just eat red meat. It's another stage after that. Some may feel like, I'm doing great. I don't eat pork or red meat. I just eat poultry. It's another stage after that. And then some may say, I don't eat pork, red meat, or poultry. I just eat seafood. It's another stage after that. And then another stage after that. So if you're in the process of that sense of evolution, yes, you can help people as you help yourself along that route because you are climbing. But if you have found complacency in your destruction and in your disaster and made excuses for your destruction and your disaster, you can't assist others in getting out of that same thing that you have found complacency in. So ultimately what I want to say is this: we have to invest in the assets. Let me tell you something. If you spend $30 10 days in a row on food, which most of us are doing that on average, that's $300 in 10 days. That could have went to something else. In 20 days, that's $600. That could have went to something else. If you're spending $40 a day on food, and you could cut that in half and go buy food and then make your own meals, and then start putting the rest of that money that you were wasting on the food for fast food into an investment that will become an asset. We have to start investing in the assets and not the liabilities. Your car is a liability. Your clothes, they liabilities. A lot of these things are liabilities if they ain't pushing nothing back to you. If it's taking from you and not contributing back to you, that's a liability. If it's contributing to you as it receives from you, then that's a that's a that's an asset. And that's what we got to focus on, assets. We got to become each other's assets as well, not each other's liabilities. Stay focused, stay positive, stay around focused and positive people. Never lose who you are once you know who you are. Never sacrifice who you are for nothing and nobody. Don't just wake up, get out of the bed and stay out of the bed and assist others in rising from their slumber. Alafia falano wo monife rela nidi wo peaka sima kayeri onyon kopon naka kayeri en frama. Umuntu enga bantu. Lai lai ni waju korisa him. Fie de nu. Ya soto weto fraka wajibu. Nakupenda usifi we. Nakupenda usifi we. Nakupenda usifi we. Salute. Peace and motivation. Wholeness and motivation. Have an illuminating day. I love y'all. Immortally.